Hey guys, what's going on? It's a Block Bull Rabbit now, bringing you the latest episode to the channel. Now, today is exciting. It looks as if Onyx XCN coin is gearing up now for a massive breakout as well. We've also got this other exclusive indicator highlighted over the charts today. This is an exclusive indicator for the Discord members. If you're already in the Discord and you do want this particular indicator, reach out to me in the Discord and I'm happy to help you set up the settings to actually trigger these short and long positions, buying, selling in the market. Okay, this can be applied to any chart over in the crypto. However, they do require different settings. Okay, so like I said, we do have Onyx XCN coin. So let's just cover the crypto bubbles quickly. We do have XCN up 7.7% here. It's the biggest daily crypto bubble on the watch list right now. VRA is the biggest loser on the day. However, this does fluctuate heavily just because there's a lot of volatility in the market right now. We've also got ZBEC, XRP, Velo, HBAR, Sol, QNT all in the green. You've also got Gala out there also in the green ever so slightly. So before we dive into it, like I say, big shout out to all the Discord members as well. Thank you for the support. It allows me to continue making these videos, and you know what? There's nothing like a brotherhood, especially through the tough times. Now, I do believe we are coming through these tough times now, but if you want to join the Discord, the link is there in the bio over on my X account, and it's also in the description below this video, guys. So consider subscribing to that. You get 3-day free trial as well. So if it's not for you, you can leave. No questions asked. So let's dive into the charts here. So we're on the daily time frame right now, and again, we've still got this structure that's been playing out. Again, I've not touched it. It's remarkable when you mark out these macro patterns, you're literally just waiting for the precipice, yeah. And I do believe we are there or thereabouts, guys. So we're going to slice and dice this chart. We're going to take a look at this indicator as well, because we've got a nice signal here on the macro back down here around, I would say, let's just stretch it out here. We've got a buy signal here to go long on the market on the Sunday. Now, predominantly, again, over in the Discord, we like to buy on a Sunday simply because, you know, the markets are going to retrace. And a lot of the times they do retrace. However, on this Sunday here, we actually got moving ahead of the week. And you can see here how we've run up and we continue to run through the end of December through to 2025. And then we got that explosive rally here. So if you actually took a long position from down here when we actually received this signal, you would have been up 2,684% up into that wick up there. Okay, so that is around 28x your capital, which is absolutely phenomenal, guys. So you only have to be right once in these markets. Yeah, you can be wrong a million times. You just need one crypto that does a massive run, for example, like this, and then you are pretty much set. Okay. However, we did get that sort of short position, so you would have been selling here according to this particular indicator. Now, yes, you're never going to catch tops. I understand that. So this was actually short in the market around this sort of candle here, and it's actually come down to 1,000%, which is approximately 11x. You're still 11x your capital. Okay, you could have took profits there after sort of that sort of 20x, whatever it was. What was it again? Was it about 27, 28x? You could have took profits there. You'd be taking profits along the way, wouldn't you? I'd be taking profits after 10x. However, we have got that short there position, so we would have been selling our crypto there. And not only that, not only are you locking in a sort of 10, 11x here from this short, you're also locking in up until this long down here. You're actually saving yourself approximately 50% down here until you get this next sort of signal in the markets to go long. Okay, and again, we're on short here. So all we're doing now for this XCN crypto is literally just waiting for a buy signal. Now, I believe I'm trying to anticipate and front run this signal. We're still waiting for confirmation. Like I say, we're still waiting for that sort of green box to go long here. To give us that signal to buy. However, like I say, we are coming into the precipice now. I thought, like I said in the previous video, I was looking at the sort of Fed meeting. It's continued into the end of the month now. So it looks as if Onyx XCN looks as if it can break out of this wedge type pattern here. You know, we've got this locked up here, and I'm just going to make it ever so slightly more accurate. So there you go. We just added the magnet on, so that that basically magnetizes and pinpoints with 100% accuracy the very peak of that sort of liquidation spike up there. We come down, we get these spikes coming through here. We've got all these closes here, close. We failed to crack the ceiling, and then that's where we've rolled over, and that's where we've got that sort of short position sort of signal there, if you will. So we're still short at this point. I'd be looking at closing the position. I wouldn't be waiting for this signal now, because I do believe we are looking to break out here. You can see here when I zoom in, again, if we just sort of tailor this sort of top trend line here. So what we're doing is, all we're doing is looking for these closes here. We can have these spikes, these liquidation sort of shots. That's fine. Look at this. We're right on the precipice now. So can Onyx XCN coin crack the ceiling? That's what we want to know. I believe we can do, guys. Let me know down in the comment section if you believe Onyx XCN coin can or will break out this week. That would be absolutely massive. But you know what? We have had this sort of fake out down below. We have had a fake out down below here. So this was fairly scary. This was happening at the time of all the attacks as well. So we got this sort of fake out down here. So you know what? We could see a sort of fake out to the upside as well. So you just got to be very careful. Like I said, we are just waiting for that sort of long confirmation now on this particular indicator. You'll get access to that over in the Discord, as I've mentioned. However, what I'd be looking at waiting for now is this can go a little bit longer. Look, if I can just stretch out this sort of tip of the apex according to this technical analysis, when we keep the structure in place, especially with that lower support line here where we've caught the sort of 200-day moving average. This is where 200-day moving average was. We got the pop, and then we come down in that slow bleed as well. So we caught there again upon that area of interest where buyers sort of step into the market and bears are exhausted at that point. Okay, so there's going to have to be a massive decision. This is what we've been saying, and we've been saying there is a strong chance that Onyx XCN coin, if we do break out of this structure, it will be spiking up to these sort of recent highs here. Well, when I say recent highs, it would be the high of this year. So that will going back to the end of sort of January there. January, the 26th of January was this year's high. So we'll be looking at getting up to about 5 cents. Like I said, if we break this macro structure, these two red lines as it converges, there's every chance Onyx XCN coin can hit 5 cents. And then if we can close above here, even just this daily close here, which is approximately around 3.5 cents, if Onyx XCN coin breaks out here and gets a close above this candle here, which I'm highlighting with my cursor, then it's on like Donkey Kong come July. Like I said, we're still waiting. We're a couple of days away now from the official Fed announcement to see if Fed Wyatt will definitely be going live on the 14th of July. So that's only 2 days away, guys. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video if you've enjoyed this content, and I shall see you in the next video, guys. Take it easy, XCN holders. I've been a Block Bull. Block Bull is over and out.